Welcome back to our Love to Learn initiative. For 2021, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get all teenagers jumpstart their passion for learning and education, especially in our urban and the word they like to use, at-risk communities. Now, today what I'm here to talk to y'all about, while I got some time, is do you have a plan in your life? A lot of us go through life on a daily basis without actually having a plan. And when we don't have a plan, it makes it much easier for us to get sidetracked or to go fall off the wrong area or to do some of the wrong things. So I'm gonna talk to you today about parts of our plan program. I'm gonna go in depth with the first part, and throughout the week, I'll be kind of giving a topic each day. Now, first off, what does having a plan really have to do with anything, and what does that really mean? When I say having a plan, first off, we teach a program called PLAN, which stands for Producing Leaders Around Nations. In this program, we incorporate things that is important for our youth and our young adults to become leaders in their life, leaders in their communities, leaders around the world. The first portion of our PLAN program is a resume. The second portion is a business portfolio. The third portion is a stock portfolio. A business plan. Now, the first part, with your resume, if you're a youth or a teen and you never had a job, some of y'all be thinking like, a resume is show my experience working. How does this pertain to me? Now, I would look at a resume a little bit different. I would say a resume should, yes, highlight if you had a job, what it is that you did, but it also should be a representation of who you are, who you want to be, and where you are going. Not only should you have a written copy of who you are, who you want to be, and where you want to get to, but you also should be able to verbally articulate who you are as a person, what you stand for, what you want to get done. As a youth and a young adult, a lot of times there's going to come in your life where you're going to run into an opportunity from somebody that may be able to help you benefit what your mission is. Time is one thing in this world that is limited, though. A lot of times, if you get in front of one of them millionaires, one of them billionaires, or you get one of them opportunities, you probably got 30 seconds max to say what you need to say. If you didn't prepare yourself for those 30 seconds to say what you need about who you are and what you want to do, and you just start rambling in that time, you're going to tell that person that could have gave you the opportunity that you weren't prepared for that moment. And then if you wait for that moment to get prepared for that moment, you know it's already too late. So all of us are going to run into an opportunity where we're going to have a chance to advance our lives, to put ourselves in a better situation where somebody's going to actually listen to us and actually really want to hear what we got to say and see if we can help their organization or their mission. That is where your resume comes in hand. That is why I feel it is important that all these youth, at least at 14 and up, need to have a resume. Even if you didn't have a job. One thing I would say is, first off, your written portion should be who you are and where you want to get to. The values inside of us are big. Values that you have are huge, especially for some of these corporations. So when you can articulate your values, it makes you much more useful to people out there. Also, another thing with this resume is, say like, okay, you never worked, so you can't put nothing in your resume. I would think that's an issue because there's extracurricular things you can put on there. There's resume portion you can put on there. There's education portion you can put on there. Those are all things that can be gotten for free inside of this world. So even if you're young and you haven't worked, you can put what you're educating yourself on. You can put what you volunteer to do. You can put what your mission is. So all of us can have a resume, and with that resume, it first starts with a 30-second commercial. So what I want everybody to do, if you're watching this video, if you yourself is a teen or young adult, or you got some family members or some friends, ask yourself or ask them, in 30 seconds or less, can you articulate who you really are? If you had 30 seconds to come up with $1 million idea for somebody interested in it, are you prepared at that moment to tell them what your views are and where you want to go? Or is it something that you got to, once that opportunity comes, you may need more time to prepare? Now in life, the reason why I say this 30-second commercial is so important with this resume, first impressions are everything in this life. The one thing with first impressions is you only get one. There's only one time to make that first impression right with somebody. Be prepared. Be already thinking about greatness before greatness knocks. That way you can take advantage of that opportunity. And I appreciate everybody joining us on this Love to Learn Summer Initiative. Some of the programs we have coming up with Positive Adversity, a great group. We're doing a book bag drive on August 28th at our center located on 322 State Street. We also have a youth track program that we are starting up. We start up this Saturday. We'll have our 5 and 6 year old group and our 7 and 8 year old group going from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And we'll have our 8 and 9 year old group, our 9 and 10 year old group and our 11 and 12 year old group going from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. This program is free. It takes place at New London High School, 490 Jefferson Ave. Community Level Up is sponsoring it. I can't wait to see everybody out there. If you got teens between the ages of 16 and 19 years old, we still have summer programming going at our center. We got our financial literacy class. We got our music production and exploration class. And what I talked about today, we have our plan class, which helps prepare our young adults and teens for their future. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to check me out. If you have a talent that can be shared with our teens or shared with our community, hop on the video, teach them something. Let's spread the word. Let's start making education a positive thing for our teens inside these communities. If there's any way I can ever help anybody out that's checking us out, never hesitate to reach out to me. All right, remember, love to learn all summer 2021. I'll see y'all soon.